The Compassion Action Network is a collaborative effort of Anoka County Human Services, faith communities, and nonprofit organizations. The organization holds quarterly Can Connect meetings to bring together a network of individuals to discuss and learn about topics that have relevancy here in Anoka County. This week, award-winning author and family advocate Andrew Bridge was the keynote speaker. Bridge is a Harvard Law grad who endured an undeniably tragic childhood.
I entered foster care because my mom was a single young mom, never graduated from high school, and grew up very poor herself. And at the age of about 22, 23 years old, had her first schizophrenic break. We lived on the streets for a long time, and I really watched this person who I loved more than anything in the world, who was my world, really collapse and not receive the support that she needed, much less the support that we both needed to stay together.
Bridges' life experiences have turned into a passion to make the world a better place for all families. He is currently CEO of the Southern California Foster Family and Adoption Agency.
I work for an organization that does both policy reform work, but also direct services for kids. So we work with foster care departments on how to better things like the way they fund programs, so that those programs receive the kind of support they need and aren't restricted around that funding, so they end up delivering services that don't work well for kids. But then also we actually provide direct services for kids. So we actually recruit, retain, and place children in our foster homes.
One of the messages that Bridge wanted to share was that families who find themselves in need of help should not be pushed aside, but embraced.
I think that it's important to know that families who become involved in child welfare systems aren't demons or monsters. They often enter because of issues of poverty, because of issues of mental illness, and I think more than anything else, to have some compassion for those families.
Bridge told the story of his upbringing in his 2008 memoir, Hope's Boy. 1 week after its release, it was declared a New York Times bestseller.